The Secrets of Life with Suvas, Agam.
Namaskar friends, welcome to the Secrets of Life. I'm really happy today because we have a beautiful guest all the way from Canada here in Nepal, and we'll talk about Tantra and its impact in life, in business, and we'll talk the holistic part of Tantra today with Master Nila. Let's welcome her. Welcome to the show.
Namaste,
Thank you very much.
Namaste, namaste.
Thank you very much for this honor.
Thank you so much.
Really happy to have you in our show. The name of our show is The Secrets of Life.
Beautiful.
And,
very nice.
We try to talk about the secrets hidden on our philosophy, in our darshan,
100%, yes.
in Eastern philosophy and West also.
Yes.
We try to juxtapose between all the culture and all the philosophies.
Yes.
And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here. Always being in Nepal is so special to me.
So you have been here before?
I have been here once before.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
We did our workshop before. 2022 June. We had our workshop done.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I have been to Nepal before, but coming to teach to Nepal was 2022 June.
Okay.
That was very special to my heart, though we had a smaller group, but everybody in that group benefited. So I always am very goal oriented. I am result oriented. And I feel there is no point if my students are not getting benefit, there is no point. So I'm always goal oriented. Yeah.
So nice to know that you are coming Nepal.
Yes, Nepal is definitely very special to me. Yeah, I feel naturally the energy of this place is so pure.
Right.
And
recently, 3 big saligram from Nepal have been to Ayodhya, and a statue of Lord Ram will be inscripted in our stone from Kaligandaki river. This is very, very special moment for us also.
For sure.
And this is such a milestone to make the relationship between India and Nepal.
For sure.
Well, you stay in Canada.
Yes.
But you are rooted in India.
Yes.
Your culture is rooted in India, in Indian philosophy, Eastern philosophy.
Yes.
So let's start from your childhood, from your spiritual upbringing. How was it, and how started? How you started?
Actually, I am from. I should say we do have a spiritual background because my grandfather was in Sri Aurobindo ashram.
Okay.
So that's how my grandfather was able to give education for my father. Okay. Because in those days education was not so important, but mother and Sri Aurobindo made it a point that education is very important.
Wow.
So because of that, my father got educated. He became the first engineer of the town, Okay. So it was like because of...
So you were born
in Pondicherry.
Pondicherry, the town of Sri Aurobindo.
So, Aurobindo ashram is there. Aurobindo ashram is there in Pondicherry. We all... My base is from Aurobindo. I can proudly say, happily say, my base was from Aurobindo.
I'm really happy to know that you are from Pondicherry because I have been there. I've been to Auroville also, seen that temple and the solar kitchen and everything. Such a beautiful...
I teach a lot in Auroville.
Really?
Yes, whenever I go, I have workshops in Auroville.
That's such a nice community.
Yes.
And you were there. And so, because of Aurobindo's teaching, your parents were
they all became a little more receptive to holistic way of life. So otherwise, I don't think so. Anybody in Pondi, they are more open to holistic way of life. because we have a very strong foundation of Aurobindo in Pondicherry. Pondicherry is a holistic city.
Right.
So, and I was a very sick child as a child. I was very, very sick. So, because I was kind of sick and having something difficulties in going to school, etc., etc. So, I was in a constant seeking for me to get well. So, that is how I got to spirituality. So, and then I learned at a very young age, around, I think I started meditation when I was 14. I started meditation and that got my health better. Then when I was 16, I met my guru. My guru from Salem. Salem. It's a small town in Tamil Nadu. I met my guru and I stayed with him for 6 years to study the art of Tantra. And
is it near Kannur?
No, Kannur is in Kerala.
Okay.
Salem is a small, it's a city in Tamil Nadu.
Okay. Yeah, so you stayed with your master?
Master for 6 years.
What was his name?
His name is Jnana Desikan.
Jnana
Desikan. Jnana means wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom slave or a wisdom teacher. Okay. Jnana Desikan.
Is he still?
No, my guru had a samadhi in 2020.
Oh, just 2
years before. Yes.
3 years before.
Yeah. So, so after that, I'm like more. I have to teach more.
So you stayed with him
for 6 years.
For 6 years, and you were learning what was
medicine. Siddha.
What was his teaching?
He is actually a Siddha practitioner. He does Varma. I don't know whether you guys know about Varma. Marma therapy.
Marma therapy.
Yeah,
yes.
He's a specialist in that. I think there were only 4 people in Tamil Nadu those days. He's one of the person. He's very good in Marma therapy, and he's very good in medicine. And he's in like how we say yogi in the northern India, we say Siddhar. Siddhar. He's a Siddhar. So I come from the Siddhar lineage. So I learned about medicine, how to make your body into medicine, how to incorporate holistic way of life for making our whole being into medicine and healing others.
Well, the teaching of Aurobindo seems not that much tilted towards Siddhas, isn't it?
No.
His teaching were more.
I think the difference what I felt within Aurobindo and my guru is that my guru was more of a medicine guy. He was treating people with medicine and herbs. Aurobindo didn't do that. Yeah, Aurobindo only gave diksha and only gave, awakening, more into awakening and, way of life. But in southern side, Siddhar means it's the tradition of healing people with medicine. And lot of famous Siddhars are there. I don't know whether you guys know. You can do a research. Bogar was a famous Siddhar. Bogar. Pambadi Siddhar, we come in that lineage. Korakar, they're all.
We have heard when the word Siddha, Siddha comes, we think of Yogananda because his autobiography of Yogi told about Lahadi Maasai or Mahavatar Baba. That line is of Siddhas. So, do you have some sort of connection with them?
I think we go more with Agastya. I don't know whether you've heard about Agastya. Agastya Muni.
Yes.
We come into more of that lineage. Yeah, Agastya Muni was a medicine guy. He made his body itself into medicine. We come in that lineage. That is why we are able to teach Tantra more powerful, because we believe that our body is medicine. Our body is a temple. Our soul
itself is
it's a medicine.
Yes. Normally, in this modern time, the body is house of disease. Or Buddhism says that the world itself is dukkha. Suffering.
Yes.
And now you say this is medicine.
No. When you should know there is
such a nice
there is a way to make your body into medicine. There is a way. There is the beautiful way to make your body into medicine. Once you start loving yourself at 360 degree, your body becomes medicine automatically. So whether are you loving your body 360 degree is a bigger question mark. So I think in my teaching I incorporate self-love a lot. I feel that this is Bhagavan's place. Bhagavan lives in this place.
Right.
When Bhagavan is living in this place, that's the soul. Then this body becomes a temple. When the body becomes a temple, then we are. What is the problem here? What is the problem in human life? We are so blessed to be here, and everything becomes beautiful. I think the perception. We need to change the perception looking human life.
So you were saying that this body is a medicine.
Oh yeah, it can become a medicine. There is a process for it. Like, I don't know, I tell you small.
So when you say that,
Yeah.
you don't have any problem in your body.
If see, we don't see problem as problem.
I mean disease.
No, that's what, we don't see them as disease.
Okay.
They are a communication to us. If you have a discomfort, for example, suppose if I have a discomfort, because nowadays I work like Indian zone, I work in Indian zone, I work in European zone, I work in the Canadian zone. So my sleep has become lesser.
Of course.
Yeah, so when my sleep has become lesser, yes, my body, I do get, inflamed, because less sleep, more heat, body inflamed. So there are ways to cool down the system. It's a communication. Body is trying to communicate to you, telling that you're burning too much. So when we hear the communication, when I listen to my body, I come back. I take a break. I drink more water. I go into meditative state. Once you're in a meditative state, the body starts healing by itself. So you have everything, but are we accessing those power is a question mark. Yeah, and I don't believe in these labels given by doctors. I don't believe. I think it's just one way of trying to put you in a box and make you sit in one place. So I don't generally don't go by labels. Labels means like diabetes, blood pressure, and any kind of mental issues. Depression. I don't like the word depression. I feel those labels have got a lot of negativity. So whenever clients comes to me or any student comes to me, they say that, "Ma, mujhe aisa hai, and I'm having these issues." I said, "Okay, okay, drop everything. Tell me your symptoms. What is happening to you right now? Just tell me your symptoms. Right. Okay, we'll work. We'll work and get better from here." So if you're feeling very tired, blah 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 blah. Okay, come, let's sit. Let's work together. It's, I think, out of love, everything is possible. I am a strong believer of that. So when I was young, I remember my dad and my mother used to feel very bad. I used to go into faint, and I used to be in a fainted state for a very long time.
Oh.
So doctors will say that no, like her blood pressure has come to 20-30. Then when I met my guru told me, Baba, your soul has to stay in the body for you to be healthy. So then he taught me a technique how to ground and be in the body. Then after that my sickness all disappeared. But I was very sick as a child. So I think I understood, okay, it's very easy to cure everything if you connect with the earth energy. So all my healing modalities and all my way of teaching is that first I take care of the body. I'm very, very particular when students say that they're having this problem, this issue, that issue. I said that the first thing you have to do is ground yourself. Once you stay grounded, connected to the earth energy, your sickness will not be a sickness. Your sickness will become a communication to you. It's trying to tell us something, but we are not listening.
Yeah, as you were saying that when we say we have to listen to our body.
Yes.
A thought came to me that like we feel uncomfortable while working, while doing things, and then we know that there is something wrong in our body. Yeah. But we, in the flow of life, in this hustle and bustle, we just run, and then when totally exhaustion happens, when you are totally exhausted,
we burn out.
You have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So when those small symptoms occur, you need to watch that.
100%.
And when you start watching,
your body will automatically start to heal.
Yeah, when you start listening to your body.
Yes, your body will start automatically.
And you will do things that are necessary to do
for
the body.
Yes, and I think one thing humans have forgotten is listening to their body. Right. They have forgotten that. That is the basics. We don't listen to sublime messages. That's the message always. In any situation, when a situation is very difficult, there is a message underneath. We don't listen to that message underneath. If we listen to the message underneath, the situation will solve. For example, somebody is having financial difficulties. Right. There is a message underneath. There is one message what we talk. We both are talking, but the energy is conveying something. If we humans pay attention to the energy conveying, then situation will solve. That is an art where all human beings were practicing long ago. Now that art is forgotten. Now we only want to, we say we want to be logical, we only want to talk like this. But we are not absorbing the energy, what is the energy trying to communicate with you. Once we get that energy communication, and to correct energy is easy, because energy has got no label. So once there is no how can it define energy? We can't define energy. So then you can actually synchronize with that energy, we can change. Then situation will change. This is my Taraka mantra. I believe in this. Everything, anything is possible to change. Are we ready to change? Are we ready to transform? Are we ready to listen? We have forgotten the skill of listening to us. We forgotten to listen to, like, suppose if we have hand pain, we say, okay, we'll rub it, we'll take one tablet, we'll go. But we won't listen. Okay, this pain is coming from where? Where is the pain starting? We don't know. We'll say we'll have a headache, but we don't know from why the headache is there. What kind of headache? When I tell my clients, okay, describe me a headache. What is there to describe in a headache? They tell me. Then I'll tell. I'll give them ideas. Okay, there is pounding headache. There is throbbing headache. There is dull headache. So many energy. So once you start putting attention and identifying what kind of headache it is, our body has got life force energy. Automatically we are diverting energy there because we are putting attention. When you put attention, energy flows there. When the energy flows there, 50% of the ailments is cured. Yeah, but no, we get scared because the doctor will say, oh, your diabetes is very high, your blood pressure is very high, that's it, finished. You have to keep taking medicine for lifetime.
You need to start medicine or you will have a heart attack.
Heart attack.
You will fall anywhere on the road, and then they are scared.
They are feeding fear. Fear has become a biggest market now. You want to win something, we want to feed fear. Yes. Yeah, they feed fear. Like even for Joshi, people who go to astrologers, I would not say every astrologer is like that, but 50% astrologers will feed fear. Oh, if you don't do this, you're going to get this. That is a very wrong way. No, I have a rule in my school. If somebody is feeding you fear, he is not a person to associate. Straightforward. I tell all my clients, I tell all my students, if somebody is trying to feed you fear, cut his relationship. We don't want such energy. Okay. If he is not evolved to give positive words to you, why even associate with that person?
Definitely.
That is the vicious thing. The only with fear, our COVID became a big thing.
Big thing.
Yeah. Human dies. I am not saying human don't die. We die. Human being has to die. Right? We all have to die one day. But so much of fear was fed. Which, instead of people dying out of COVID, people started dying out of heart attack.
Yes.
Because the fear.
They did. Yeah.
Okay. So, and we have to see both ways. I feel that fear is something which we all have to overcome. We can only overcome with love. I always say, when people say when they have a lot of fear, I tell them, okay, theek hai, chalo, come, be with me for a day. Then I'll give them some meditation, what to do. I suggest them, I follow up with them. First, we'll remove the fear. Okay. If fear is there, you can never be successful in life. You can try, I can tell you, I can give you in writings.
We get lots of call from people as we take interview with many gurus from all works of life, all philosophy. People call us, and especially there are few identical problems we have seen. People say that if we go to astrologer, they say that you have Pitri dosha, and doshas from ancestors.
Yes.
One sort of doshas people tell most of the time. And another one is they say that we had nothing to do with Tantra, we did nothing associated with these tantric practices. I mean, when I'm saying tantric practices, especially this mantra chanting and going to the this aghoris and things. Not we haven't any we don't have any association with them. But out of blue, one day I was shivering. I was sort of I was just shivering. Whole body was doing some sort of
Yeah.
strange thing,
Yeah.
and I was saying that okay, bring some ashes, bring some tikka, bring some rice and thing, and sindoor and tikka and thing, and put mala in your my neck and do this thing. I was just telling these things to my husband, to my friend, and I had no idea what was happening, what was possessing me, and this sort of possessing thing.
Yeah.
These are many problems people tell us about. And another thing, someone comes to me
Yeah.
and tells, okay, now you go to this place and go and do this thing, like either you go to India and do your job, or you go to Canada, or you go to Australia, or you go to Arab and do your thing and stay there for 2 years or 3 years, and then you will not have any one more day and you have to return. And that guy said to me, it was a real incident, and he told me that I got a call, and I got a call from that some entity, and that told me, okay, go to Saudi Arabia and work there for 2 years. And then I went there as I was having problems, so I went there and I earned. It was quite okay, and I stayed for 2 years, and then I felt like, okay, I'm earning good and everything is fine. Let me stay for 1-2 more months, and then the second day of when this 2 year passed away, the second day of the third year, I couldn't go out of my room. Suddenly I had lakwa, or what you say, the paralysis of some part of my body, and I had to come back to my country.
Wow.
This kind of problems, and they say that someone is telling, and my dreadlocks are growing and I cannot cut. When I wanted to cut the dreadlock, that comes and say that okay, you cannot do this, you cannot have lasun, or onion and garlic, and you have to do this practice. You cannot touch anyone, you have to wear some sort of dress. This kind of suggestion, this kind of information are coming to the people, and they say, who is driving me? I don't know. What shall I do? This kind of different energies are working in my body. I'm suffering. Where shall I go? Many times my bed is moving. My door are opening by itself. This kind of strange things are happening, and they say, I haven't done any sort of practices. Out of blue, this happened to me. There are so many calls coming to me like that. So what do you think are the reason behind this kind of problems?
The first thing, let me address the Pitrudosha.
Okay.
Pitrudosha, it means like your ancestors.
Ancestors.
Right? We are connected to our ancestors. We cannot deny that.
Okay.
You are connected to your mother, father, and your grandparents, both sides. The connection is there.
Right.
It's been proved because of our DNA. Right. So DNA is there in our body. So ancestors are true. Right. And when your ancestors didn't have peaceful transit.
Right.
That energy is there in the astral level. Kaushik astral, the energy level, it's there. So when we are trying to evolve, and that energy can become an obstacle. It is possible. So that's why even I'll always say that instead of you getting scared about these ancestors, start connecting to your grandparents. Pray to them. Out of love. You don't have to do tamasha and all. You don't have to go to temple. Nothing. You karme. At least monthly once. You sit and you do your prayers. Okay. Just pray. Because their energy is there in my body, in my DNA. Whatever it is, I am connected to my grandfather. It is there. My grandfather was connected to his grandfather. Then you see the lineage. The energy is there. Energy trail is there. This is true. But we don't have to get scared of them. I don't believe in Pitrudosha. Why I don't believe in Pitrudosha? Dosha will only come when we have neglected something. When we, in some family, they do monthly puja. I don't know whether it's there in Nepal. In my Navasod is there. Monthly once on Amavasya, we do prayers for our ancestors.
Yes, we also do that. We give tarpan.
On
Amavasya, no moon.
Yes, we do that because what is the thing that we are recognizing them.
Yes.
When I do for my deceased parents, I'm not only doing for my deceased parents, I'm also doing for her parents, everybody. But who died recently, we're doing.
Yes.
So in this way, it's like offering my respect and my love. I'm doing out of love and respect.
Right.
That is not there these days. We are not
do it as a ritual.
Ritual. We don't want that. That is why we have this kind of obstruction coming to us. We should never do anything out of fear or out of pose. We should do everything out of love. प्यार से करना पड़ेगा. We have to do everything out of love. Even when you go to temple, we should go out of love. I'm going to temple today. Now I'm going to go see my Devi Deva today. That should be the love. So this should not be should be given to children in this way. We should say, come, let's go to temple. Devi will be there. Nice decoration will be there for her. Let's go see her. Let's go see her. Take her prasad. Eat prasad there. Be family time there. Go around the temple there. Explain children why we have to do them out of love. Right. Don't tell them, if you don't do this, we'll get this. That fear we should not feed. Unfortunately, we are doing it unknowingly. Unknowingly, we are feeding fear. So, Pitru dosha can be solved very, very easily out of love. Again, I'm saying, whatever you don't have to go to any Joshier or any astrologer. If you feel that you have forgotten your lineage, it is the mistake, no?
Yes.
How can you forget your grandfather?
Right.
How can you forget your people who gave you life?
Who are your foundation?
How? It's impossible to forget them. If you have forgotten them, you have come too far away from humanity.
Yes.
Then what humanity are we talking?
Right.
Yeah? If you have not fed your parents at home, what is the point feeding others outside? Ghar mein hai na, our home people are there. You are not taking care of them and going and taking care of everybody in the road. Does it make sense? No, we have to take care of our family. So I think Pitru dosha can be solved easily with only this small thing, like whatever puja or whatever offering you are doing at home, do it out of love. Even when you light a diya, it should not be because, my time chal raha hai, 9 o'clock I have to light the diya. No, you should light the diya, every day I go and have a shower, I come, I put decoration for her, I light a diya because I love it.
Right.
I'm loving it. I love to decorate her. She is nothing but a part of me. If you have developed this relationship, then all these doshas will disappear. It is only, all this dosha and everything are only in the energy level. And energy we can change anytime. You can tell yourself, like Muslim people, right? They do this 45 days Ramzan. Like that, our Hindus also, we have lot of fasting. Everything if you do out of love, your energy, what is playing in your body, it's entirely different. But if you just do it because of a ritual, it has got negative energy only. First, this we have to understand. So, if I am taking Ekadashi Virat, means I have to do it in such a way, I am doing this because this one day Ekadashi will make my body empty, I will be able to receive more energy, I can be happy receiving that energy in the name of Lord Vishnu. Bas, this is the truth. But what will do? No, if I don't do Ekadashi, God will come and punish me. All this is all drama. These are all drama. God will never punish you.
And tomorrow is Ekadashi, so I need to have a lot of food today.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, today is Ekadashi, I cannot eat food.
Yeah.
And when you are doing in this kind of
Yes.
situation,
This all will give you negative energy.
right.
All this will actually
do it with love.
Everything with love. Even if you drink water, drink with love, because water is a blessing from nature.
Right.
Yeah, and today I was having a cup of water here. Itna acha hai. Nepal water is so good, man. You don't need bottled water. Natural water is so good. I felt so blessed. Nowadays to have natural water is the biggest blessing.
Yes.
So I think, have you ever thanked our water? When we drink water, do we ever thank our water? No. Our humanity has been tapering nature so much. We never thank them. Right. We don't say thank you. No more. One time also while drinking water, So nice. Today morning I was feeling this. When I told them I want to have normal Nepal water. I don't want to have bottled water. Give me that. I wanted to drink and see because so much of love was there. Nature's blessing. Have you ever thanked before a fruit before eating? We don't connect that way. No, see, so tasty, yaar. No pesticides, directly from the freshly. Very rarely we get. So I think
so with the in the context of ancestor.
Yeah.
So what you said was remember them, and in these no moon days,
yes,
if possible, do some ritual
definitely
with love, with respect,
yeah.
And once a year or twice a year we get this. One time is the exact day when they passed away. That day,
yes.
And another one is
Pitri-paksha. Yeah.
And in those days also you do your ritual with
love. Yes, with the love.
With love.
It should be out of happiness.
And always you need to be thankful to them.
100%.
Because of them you are there. Here.
Definitely.
And with this kind of good, positive, loving attitude, you can tell them to bless you. And all those problems will be healed.
Everything will be healed, and they are the biggest healing. Ancestors are biggest healing. Yeah. Because just imagine.
We say in Nepal that last time when there was Pitri-paksha, I was taking one interview with one guru, and he was saying that even if God want to give you something, your Pitri or your ancestor can take that away from you.
Yes.
Because they are more close to you, and they are in the middle, so they can give you boon, blessing, or you can sneeze it out of you.
Yes.
So you need to be very, very careful about Pitris, and you need to be respectful to them and do all the rituals.
Understand them, instead of seeing them as our alien.
Okay, and when we were talking this in English, let's assume that this video is being watched by non-Hindu or non-Indian, non-Eastern, someone from America or Canada or Australia, and they, when they are hearing this sort of ritual that we do in East, what do you tell them?
Actually, when you actually break and see, I'm so thankful to the universe. I lived 20 years in Canada.
Okay.
And I've been working very closely with the indigenous community there.
Yes.
In all the communities, I've got that connection because we also come from the indigenous kind. We like to go to the nature worship. So they also worship ancestors. They call grandfathers and grandmothers.
Right.
That's how they address elders, grandfathers, grandmothers. Yeah. That's how they address. So I think worshipping ancestors is there in every community. Everybody does that.
Like I have heard from this Native Americans, Indians, they tell about this.
Yes. So
and
that is
what about the Christian American or Western?
Christians definitely take a little time to understand our concept. Muslims also a little open nowadays.
Because why I'm asking this, because you are living there.
Yes.
You must have get lots of questions from them also.
Yes. For Christians, whenever I talk to any Christian or any other community, I'll tell them, let's keep away our religion, and just talk like humans.
Right.
So I'll ask them basic question, like I ask us everybody, did you come to this earth from the sky? You came through your mother. Your mother came through her grandmother. So your grandmother is true. And it has been proved scientifically that before you could be born, your embryo was there in your grandmother's womb. It has been proved. So our anatomy says that it has been proved of late. Nature has been proved. So when you your DNA has been proved. In your DNA, you have your grandfather's essence is there, your grandmother's essence is there. That's why sometimes you get that, 5 generations, they wouldn't have curly hair. The 6th generation, suddenly curly hair will come. Because somebody in their ancestor had that curly hair. Because the DNA match happened in such a way, you got the curly hair back. So it is like in the bald hair, it's all DNA. So when you all can accept that, why can't you accept that the energy is there in your body too? So, but you know what, it's so surprisingly, even Christians, they have got one day called All Souls Day. I don't know, I don't know whether you have heard about it.
No.
It's called All Souls Day. It comes in the November. November 1st week. I'm not very sure about the dates. They pray to all the ancestors that day. they go to the cemetery, they offer flowers, they sit, they pray, and they connect with all the energies. So every year, one day, it is there in the Christianity.
Okay. So let's jump to the next question about this bad energy harming them.
Yes. See, the person whoever has told this, we had
the example that I told
the example to share. If that person got scared because that energy was trying to communicate with him, so if he has got scared with this kind of experience, first of all, he was not ready to get the experience. If he has got scared. So I hear a lot of these stories in my clients. I have a lot of clients who come to it because they have this experience.
You can share some specific examples so that it will be helpful.
People have hallucinations. Spiritual hallucination is predominantly there.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of clients. Lot of clients, lot of people. I get because to me clients come like this only.
Okay.
They'll go try everywhere. Nothing works out. Final resort. Okay, let's go and see here. That is how people come.
Right.
So I have had lot of stories. Like one spiritual hallucination is very, very high.
Okay.
So somebody is trying to talk to me. I'm hearing voice here. They're trying to come and do this to me, and somebody trying to sexually molest me. But nothing physically is happening. But the energy wise, that is it is there in the spiritual hallucination. So I generally, when I talk to the client like this, I don't try to, even though I see something, I will never address what is that. I will just tell, okay, fine, you're feeling something, so it may be true, and I agree with you. So now let's see how to communicate better. Because when somebody is going through hallucination, he is not going to accept that he is hallucinating. A client is coming to you, he is having some trouble, he will never accept he has a trouble. So we will have to play that psychological game with him, talk to him psychologically, calm him down first. Then I'll do the grounding. Usually hallucination will go away like this if you ground the person properly.
Okay.
There is a way we do, like for when very difficult cases, I stand on their feet. I stand on the feet, I root my energy into them and I ground them to the earth energy. So usually the hallucination will stop. Because hallucination is happening because of more of Vata energy. I don't know whether Ayurveda. When Vata energy is become very, very high in the body, we become very spaced out. In meditation also, when you meditate for a very long time, we have this kind of a spacey feeling, right? It's coming because of the ether energy is increasing in the body. When the ether energy increases in the body, if we don't have a grounding properly, if we don't take care of the root chakra properly, we will get sick. We will have ailments. We will have a sickness. Why? Because our tree, for example, I am the tree root has become weak. It has become shaky. The tree can fall down with one blow of wind. Right? So, root is very important. So, I will say, I tell my students, we are the banyan tree. You are not just a normal tree. You know what is a banyan tree, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So, when the banyan tree, as it keeps growing, it has got roots coming to the, and it becomes very, very strong. Nobody can shake it. Yes. I say that is how we should be. So, I'll take any kind of energy. I will stand still. I will stand still. I will not get shaken. So, that is all because of the earth energy. I am able to hold the earth energy strong and grasp the earth energy and stay grounded. So, this is very important. So, this whatever the situation you said, his grounding was not good. 110. That's why he got paralysis. Paralysis comes because less of earth energy. Really? You are not grounded. Very simple. Paralytic attack happens because of a high range of Vata energy in the body. Your Vata goes and gets into the bone system and muscle system and not seen for a very long time leads to paralysis.
Okay.
This is how we see in our lineage. So, because we want to cure that person, right? So, this is how we see. So, for me, I wouldn't say there is no energy and I wouldn't say there is no Siddhi where somebody will try to do something to you or, you can get it, somebody talking to you and giving you some powers. And I'm not denying that and all.
Right.
But I'll always say that you should, whatever you're doing, if you have even 0.1% fear, don't do it. Resolve the fear, overcome your fear and then do anything. So fear is something which will give you negative effects. So that person had some degree of fear. Now, though he was getting good job and everything, he had a lot of fear into him. Now, what's the fear? No, if I don't do this, then I'm going to get this problem.
And in the back of mind, he had that you have told that you have just 2 years.
Yes,
the next day,
his mind itself made all this tamasha. Our mind is a Pandora box. Our mind, right? It has got a lot of dirt and jewel. So by meditation, we remove the dirt and we enhance the jewel. So it is possible. It is possible to get siddhi and all. It's possible to have magic show done. Everything is possible. But you have to have your intentions right.
You have told many times that you need to be grounded.
Yes.
You need to be connected with the earth energy. Can you exactly say how you could ground yourself?
See, let us take this. I'll always have in my school tree of life.
Yes.
Tree of life.
Yes.
Tree is there.
Yeah.
Trunk is there. Beautiful. Your trunk can be huge. Your tree can be huge. But if the root is getting weak, with one blow of wind, the tree will fall down. Done. Khatam ho gayi. Story khatam. That means you have not grounded enough properly. The root came out, and after that you can't plant the tree again. It is not going to revive again. Khatam ho gayi. So I tell my students every day they have to ground. They have to sit. They have to do the rooting exercise. Like they imagine a roots coming out of their body into the ground, earth energy. I'll tell them to feel the smell and everything, earth smell. Because as we keep, there's a visualization technique. It's also a Tantra. It's in Tantra only. When we keep doing it, our body will become stronger. See, lot of beautiful energy is there outside. Beautiful energy. But the energy will be ready to come to you. But if you're not ready to receive, you will fall sick.
Okay. Even with the good energy.
Of course, because you're not able to take them, no. One nuclear reactor is there. If the transformer is not ready to receive the energy, the transformer will burst. Right. So what is important? Capacity to receive energy is important. So our body capacity should be ready to maximum. So we have to stay grounded, healthy. Grounded, healthy, rooted to my knowledge, my wisdom, my universe. No, so grounding is the number one key for success. Grounding is the number one key for good health. Grounding is the number one key to have your ego as a checkmate. Spiritual ego has become a latest fashion. Yeah, so spiritual ego has to be a checkmate. It can be only a checkmate when we connect to the grounding energy. Yeah, our root chakra. See, people think that root chakra means it's only sexuality. Root chakra means having fun, sexual fun. That is garbage. Yeah, if your root chakra has been damaged, your health is gone for a toss. Yeah, if you have one blow in the root chakra, if somebody can actually punch you there, you die. Because that is a place of existence. So neglecting root chakra, it's like, it's a crime. Yeah, and abusing root chakra is also a crime. For me, I would say you are abusing a root chakra is a crime. When I say abusing a root chakra, it's like what to say when people in the name of, off late, people in the name of Tantra, I'm a tantric.
Could you give some specific ideas or specific practice audience who are watching us could do at home, because we don't know who is watching us from which corner of the world. So let's say, okay, if they have this kind of problems, then let's say, okay, if they are watching us at home, and let's give some techniques to them so that they can practice it at home and have some sort of solace.
The first thing is that keep your feet ground in the floor. Okay. Keep your feet
grounded. Exactly. Touch the
like this.
Ground.
Flat in the floor.
Right.
Yeah. Don't cross your feet if you're sitting in the chair. Yeah. But if you're sitting in Padmasana, it's okay to cross your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you're sitting in the Padmasana, your spinal cord is straight. Energy is flowing straight. But if sitting in the chair, crossing the legs, it's like, obstructing energy. So don't cross your legs, keep it straight, flat in the floor.
Right.
And try to feel your feet flat in the floor.
Okay.
Try to observe. I would always say go to the center of the feet, close your eyes, go to the center of the feet and just breathe. Just breathe from their feet. Take your consciousness to the feet.
Okay.
Take your consciousness to the feet and just feel your feet. Feel, okay, if you have any pain, any burning is there, any of you feeling very cold or you're sweating, put attention in your feet. If they do every day 5 minutes of attention in their feet, sitting down or sitting in the Padmasana, sitting down means the feet will be better. If you can just focus on that, staying that, automatically the body has a memory of grounding you down. You don't have to ground yourself. Automatically your body will stay grounded.
Just by stepping on the ground.
Just like this. With consciousness.
Okay, this is
This is the basics.
Okay.
So whenever they go for an interview, I tell them, interview or a job interview, I tell them, keep your feet flat on the floor. And before you start talking, put your hand in your knees and press a bit. Your confidence will increase. Just because, she has our back. Universe is holding our back. I am pressing. I'm consciously pressing. I'm like, universe is holding my back. I'm like, okay, Now I answer because I am grounded. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is the basics. This is one basic exercise I tell everybody. Children especially, I tell them, okay, for 2 minutes just sit down, just focus on your feet. I tell them to close your eyes, focus on the feet. Sometimes for children I say, okay, imagine colors. Imagine a brown color, imagine a white color. See, paint your feet in the white color. Just keep looking at, they like it. Imagination, right? They like it. So as they keep doing it, that child will become less ADHD. Hyperactive child will become calm. Automatically will become calm. Our body is so special. We have got so much of memory in our body. We think that, our body is just given to us like that. No. Your body is given to you according to the purpose of your soul. You have this body because your soul needed this kind of a chemistry, needed this kind of a body in this birth. So it's not like that. It is out of some purpose we are here in this body. I am here in this janma, in this body because this is my vehicle for my soul to travel.
And for them, who are possessed by some sort of energy from outside, what are the basic things that they can do? See,
when they are possessed with some energy, they cannot help themselves. Okay. Because what is happening, that they are going a little out of control. Unless they are able to...
I have heard one example. One woman was saying that she was in deep depression, very, very severe, and she started listening to spiritual songs, bhajan, chants, and continuously she was listening to these chants, and she had given the testimony that she came out of this all problem just because of her listening to these spiritual songs.
Yeah, that is called self-hypnotism. The name of this is called self-hypnotism. Whenever you listen to a continuous vibration, sound is a vibration.
Right.
When you keep listening over and over again, our body, our brain, the frontal lobe goes into a zone, a trance zone.
Okay.
When we go to the trance zone in the frontal lobe, there is the pineal gland starts secreting properly. When the pineal gland starts secreting properly, your depression is cured. So, this is called self-hypnotism. This is how hypnotism works. You are listening to a bhajan continuously over and over again. Our body goes into a trance state of that bhajan. Because vibration, sound travels, vibration, frequency. That frequency is able to connect to your brain. Your nervous system is able to calm down because of that. Because the nervous system is calming down because of that, your frontal lobe becomes activated. When your frontal lobe activates, your pineal gland activates. It's science.
Okay. So, as we have already started talking about depression, could we elaborate more on this? Because I meet many people and they call me, and I'm getting calls from a girl of 21, 18, and even elder people
Yeah,
also,
yeah, yeah.
they call and they say that I'm in depression. I have I
That's
did
a fancy
call.
word, nowadays.
Yeah, I heard a call from a woman. She was around 60,
Yeah.
and she was saying, I am taking this depression pills
Lots
for
of people.
for long time, at least for 5 to 10 years.
Wow.
And she was saying, I'm taking this and I'm unable to walk in the street, I'm unable to go outside because I may fall anytime because
Yeah.
of these drugs.
Yeah.
And severe kind of state for that age, and
Yeah.
even from the age of 18.
Yes.
So I have been getting lots of calls from this kind of people.
Like especially
And
after this COVID,
yeah, exactly, after COVID also.
a lot of children.
Even children in college,
Yes.
when they enter college from school,
Yes.
and then they are bullied by this college guy,
Yes, yeah.
and their seniors, and
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
that bully also they are
Yeah.
in depression.
Yes, yes, yes.
And even because of the broken relationship
Yes,
with their
yes,
boyfriend,
big time.
or
Big
so
time.
these are issues coming again and again.
Yes.
Could you please tell something for them?
Yes.
How could they heal themselves?
Let us understand first depression.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Depression means there is kind of a dip in energy.
Right.
Yeah, there is either concentrated energy in one area or dispersed energy in one area. So it can be like, suppose this is one round ball is there. There is a black dot is there. We all are prone to see the black dot only because it is black. Negativity. So our mind is made in such a way, we give, if you have not done your self-work, if you're not in a spiritual line, we are only focusing on the negativity. Right? And when they keep focusing on negativity, slowly the black dot will become bigger. When the black dot becomes bigger, then they feel that their whole life is negative. All negative things. That is only leading to depression. So I'm telling in a very simple way to you. Yeah, depression, for me, I would say is that, is either lack of energy or it is a accumulated energy. When there is thread, a wine thread is there. When it is like a lot of knots and everything, right? It's like kacha, like everything.
Yeah.
Not that yarn, you cannot use it. But if you have no patience, you will throw it away. That energy become waste. But if you have the patience, you can sit, you can undo the knots. Yeah? When you undo the knot, the thread will become of use. Right? So, if somebody is having a depression or somebody is going through this kind of situation, if their family members have the patience to sit with the child or the elderly person and slowly hear them out and come up with a solution. Solution is nothing but clarity. Depression people don't have clarity in life. They say, no, I'm not well, I'm not doing well, nothing is working out. But they will never tell anything clearly. They will say, no, ye theek nahi chal raha hai, that is not happening, this is not happening. But when you ask them, okay, now tell me what is your problem, they will not know the problem. They will jump. Constantly they'll jump. From one issue to one issue, they keep jumping. They will not stay with one thought. Because staying with one thought will hurt them. So they keep jumping. This jumping nature should stop. So we have to calm them down. A family member can easily calm a person in depression by giving them confidence. By just telling that one word, I am there for you. I will be with you. I am there. Why are you worried? I am there. Especially children, right? When they go to depression, because they didn't do very well in their exams. They are so scared, not because they are going to get less marks. What will my father say? What will my teacher say? My father will get so upset with me. That is also giving them fear, no? They want constantly putting depression, they have to prove themselves. Most of the children who are going to school, they are not going to school because they want to go to school.
Exactly.
Yeah, they are going to school because parents are pressurizing them. This system should change. Yeah, we should, I would always tell any child, I'll always say, tell the parents, first thing, tell your child, whatever you do, you are my child. Even if you commit a big mistake, I will be there with you because I love you. This confidence should be given to a child. I think when we do like this, depression in children can be cured very easily. Most of the child is getting depressed because they're hiding something from the parents. because they don't know. Small secrets will be there. We're all humans. They don't want the parents to know because they're scared. What will my father tell me or think about me? I have this habit. I don't know what to do. I know I should not be doing this, but I'm doing this. All this mind, though our parents should sit with children and first tell them, give them the confidence that whatever happens, Amma is going to be with you. Papa will be with you. Like we are all family. Like, I have nobody else other than you. So let us talk. Let us, whatever happens, let's talk. That love should be there. No, if you do like this, I'll send you out of the house. If you do like this, I will cut your pocket money. If you do like this, you should not, it's not a training. This kind of a training habit, it's giving more children more depression. Either we spoil them buying stuff or we don't give them anything. We are not balanced.
I've heard about one symptom that they say their heart is beating constantly.
Anxiety.
Yeah, very much fast.
Anxiety.
Fast.
Fear.
Yeah.
Anxiety is fear.
Yeah.
Elevated fear becomes anxiety.
They say that I don't know what is the reason, but my heart is beating so fast. And I don't know what's the problem with me. I need to remember what was the reason that made me feel like that. And there is no reason, and just for nothing the heart is beating fast and you're feeling anxious.
Yeah. Anxiety, when children have anxiety, I understand that, right? Because children are, they constantly want to prove themselves, children. Yeah, and they compare themselves with their siblings a lot. They compare themselves with their friends a lot.
And even parents also compare. They do compare them
a lot.
Oh, you are not doing this, and look at
him, he's doing proper.
Of course they will tell that.
So this is all there in their back of their mind. Everything is stored. So suddenly when they're in when stress, suppose they're having exam coming up, all this thought will pop up in their head as thoughts, if I don't do well, my mother will beat me. If I don't do well, my papa will shout at me. He will he'll thrash me out. I don't know what to do. He will not get me the things what I want. All these things will go. That will become a stress. Because of the stress, they start fidgety. They start shaking their hands. It will start like this only. Anxiety will start like this only.
Even with the grown-ups.
Oh yeah, grown-ups a lot nowadays.
They say that I cannot go to the market, I cannot buy anything in the market, I cannot walk alone, I need someone to go with me.
Lack of self-esteem. So, adults are facing a lot of problem with this. The sibling issue I told, right?
What they can do at home
to get better?
To get better.
Yeah, I would say journaling.
Can they do something?
100%. For anybody in this depression, anxiety, all this issue, take a notebook for yourself. Every day sit and write your life story. Every day.
Okay.
Write down. Okay, I went to work today. I completed 5 work. I completed 5 work. I couldn't complete. My manager scolded me. You write down everything. Diary writing habit, no? Same habit. You write down everything down, because when you're writing down everything down, you'll be able to see what it is. And you can make constructive changes in life. So journaling is very, very important.
Writing about the
day-to-day activities, experience,
and even you can write the learning that you have got.
Learning your thought, your thought. You can even write your thoughts.
Yeah, what thought came in your mind.
Yes, like suppose you have a fear. I have a fear that my boyfriend will leave me and go. He'll leave me and go because I am not pretty. Because I am not, he's constantly looking at other girls. Only if you write down, this all the woman thought will be there. Girls, they go, all is there in their head. All the youngsters are having this fear. Because I am not pretty, he's going to leave me and go. I hear this a lot in my school. So I tell them, if he is going to leave you because you are not pretty, you should leave him. Either even before he could leave you, you should leave him.
Yes.
If he is such a person who is giving importance to the physical body and not taking care of your beautiful soul and your beautiful heart, why do you even need him? Right? So I tell the girls, especially girls, because they even go one step ahead, girls. They want to retain that guy, they'll go do all the things what they should not be doing, just to retain that guy. So, and after some time, that guy will anyway dump her, because he came only to use her. Yeah, and that will, she can't tell this outside.
Right.
No girl will come and tell this outside. And that fear of losing her to him, without the knowledge of everybody, it's going to stay in our heart for life. So when she goes into crisis, these thoughts would pop up in her head. So I am suffering today because I did that mistake. Many people have this problem. I did this mistake, because of that God is punishing me. This is a very common. This is also one way why people get into depression. Because they can't tell this outside, na Baba. We cannot talk this. This is all like, silence, no? How can I go tell? I did because of my hormones working too much in my body. At that time, I wanted to retain him. I wanted him to be with me always. So I gave myself. Very young age, they give away. They get into all these kind of activities. 16, 17, 14. And they will not tell outside, because this is their dark secret. But later on, that guy will go away to somebody else. This dark secret will stay in her heart. Because of this dark secret, she is not able to live a happy life with her husband when she gets married. Because it is popping. Her mind is playing games with her. Like, you are not pure. All.
So you told that, especially you need to write journal.
Journaling is very important.
Whenever you write, you reflect on your thing.
Yes.
You will see what's going on
in your head. Yeah. And you can understand yourself.
Yeah.
And when one thing I want to tell all the children, you have an issue, talk it out.
Talk it out. Okay.
Talk it out.
Talk it out.
Talk to somebody. There should be somebody in this universe where you can go open and talk yourself.
Of course.
There is no issue or issue. No, like, I take this opportunity to tell all the youngsters.
Right.
You think only you are going through this issue. No. Like, whatever you are going through, any kind of garbage issue, any distress issue, whatever it is, some human being has gone through it. We have all gone through this. So don't think it is only happening to you. It is happening to most of us. So you open up, you go talk to somebody, voice out. Instead of you getting into depression, go voice out. Talk for yourself. If you don't stand for yourself, nobody will stand for you. Especially children. Yeah, if you have some issue, if you have, like, especially molesting, everything is so predominantly nowadays there. If you feel that not safe with somebody, voice out.
Okay.
Don't hide it. The more you hide, the more you are going to go into depression. This is one major issue why people are going to depression. Because they are letting something happen to them without their consent. They're trying to hide. Children go through this a lot. Right. Because they pick up energy. This they cannot tell outside, no? They'll be like, they hide because family values, ethics. They say it is ethics, but they don't, we don't know what ethics their mind has got. Right? So these things should break. Yeah, I was...
and doing yoga and doing meditation.
Yoga, meditation is a must in life.
At least if you don't know yoga, you can just go for running, walking.
Physical activity. I say everybody
whatever physical activity,
to have 20 minutes of physical activity. Like, it can be, actually I suggest everybody to walk 20 minutes.
Right.
Not in treadmill.
In the nature.
In the nature.
Out in the nature.
Outside. 20 minutes, even people in Canada, they tell me it's very cold. I said, no, you decide to live in Canada. You become a Canadian, wear your jacket, wear your boot, go for a walk. Because that energy will heal you. Yeah, wherever country we are, every day 20 minutes of walk is a must.
Nature will heal.
Nature will heal us, like just walking and not walking with the phone in the ear. No headphone.
Listening to the news.
News and even music. Why? Do one job fully.
Right.
Don't do 5 jobs at a time.
Be there.
Be there with one job 100%. If you're walking, walk 100%. Don't keep your mind with your father. Don't keep your mind with your lover and walk in the road like a zombie. Like, if you're alive means you have to be alive. You cannot be half dead.
Right.
So that is like definitely walking.
Wonderful.
Walking is a must. Even if they they say that I don't know yoga, no problem, but you know to walk. We all are walking. So walk. Walk for 20 minutes, 100% walking 20 minutes is good. Even if many people say, I don't want to meditate. I say, don't meditate. Sit and talk to the universe. You don't want to meditate, no problem. Close your eyes. Keep your hands in prayer position, because when you be in a prayer position, you bring your right brain and left brain to harmony. That is why Namaste.
Yes.
Yeah, you put like this and you close your eyes, you sit and talk to the universe. Universe is always hearing you.
Right.
Yeah, all our mind voice has been heard by the universe. The universe is constantly hearing your mind voice. So all the pacha 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 is heard by the universe. All our results, our manifestation skills, whatever we are receiving in life is from this mind voice. Then you just be aware what are you communicating. We think, that universe is, nobody is hearing us. All your mind voice, 24/7, universe is hearing. And your results in life, your life story, your life is based on your mind voice.
Okay.
So if you're constantly saying that, I'm not good, I don't look pretty, I am good for nothing, I cannot have a job, I'm like, I cannot sustain in this world, he is going to betray me, he is going to ditch me, I am going to fall sick, I am going to get cancer. You will get cancer, he will ditch you, because you are constantly only doing the auto negative talk. So this voice is got high emotion. Anything with a high emotion connected to the universe will manifest fast. So what is there in this Pandora box is very important.
Right. Wonderful. Thank you very much for
No
such
problem.
a wonderful suggestion.
No problem.
On that note, let's change the topic.
Yeah.
So let's dive into next question. Myth about the Tantra.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was Googling on some topics on Tantra. Whenever you type Tantra, the matter that appears in front of you is related to sex.
Sad.
Sex.
It's so sad.
But the wonderful thing in Nepal,
Yeah.
I have been taking interview with so many tantrics in Nepal. There are so many Siddhas living in Kathmandu.
Oh yeah.
I hope you know that.
For sure.
Kamakhya,
Yeah.
Srinagar, and Kathmandu. These three places are the most kingdom of Tantra.
100%.
So we talk so much about Tantra, and I have taken many interviews with tantrics in Nepal. None of them talk about sex.
Yes.
And when I just was Googling on internet, surfing on internet, the thing that appears to Western people or in English language is only about sexual things.
Yes.
So
sad.
So sad.
So sad.
So sad. And they are deprived of so many information that is hidden in tantric system.
Yes.
And what have you found in staying?
So whenever I say that I'm a tantrika, immediately, tantrika, immediately the face will change, So that gave me the drive to tell more. I said, no, yes, this is what I'm going to do.
I'm asking you because you are there
Yes.
and you are from here, so you know the
It's like,
thing.
every time I have to explain them, I tell them, you were born to your mother, so you called it a sexual activity of your dad. I'll ask them openly. No, you came out of love. We are all born out of love. Right. We all came through mother's yoni. Yeah?
Yes.
That's the most sacred thing.
Yes.
Yeah? So why to look at it like dirt? Right. Yeah? So for me, in Tantra, of course, your union matters. Because union is nothing but life force energy. Sexual union, divine union, whatever. Right? So it is, in Tantra, sexual union is only 0.1%. That's sexuality. But I think because...
from where it appeared, what do you think?
You really want me to tell you openly?
Yes, why not?
I would give the credit to Osho.
No,
I will give the credit to Osho about it.
They should also know, and people should know the truth.
I'll always sometimes tell my students, I'm actually cleaning the mess what they have created. Because it's living in the West and teaching Tantra. Everybody will come and ask me, why will you teach me union? I want to explore my sexuality. I say, no, Baba, please, that is not Tantra, that is Kama Sutra. No, you want to learn Kama Sutra, go. There's a lot of beautiful books in Kama Sutra. To even perform Kama Sutra, your body should be healthy.
Right.
So I do talk about that. So I think in the West, there's a confusion between Kama Sutra and Tantra has come because the wisdom of Tantra was not conveyed properly to the West. And I was talking to one of the indigenous people, and the indigenous people in Canada, they have same Kama Sutra in the name of Kudoshika.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it is their Kudoshika.
Sika.
Kudoshika. So, but it is also involves Kundalini awakening. You know, a little bit of both together. So I was talking. It is there in every culture. Is there? You know, every culture they have this. What is Tantra? Tantra is expansion in awareness. In plain words, Tantra is huge. For me, everything is Tantra. Me breathing out, me living, me connecting to the universe, connecting to the bird, connecting to the nature, you know, like talking to them. That is also a Tantra. Mantra. Me talking in awareness is mantra. Me talking in going into my silence mode and you know, trying to control, bring all the 5 elemental point to one point and trying to synchronize with the mandala. It's Tantra. You know, I am trying to empower myself. So all this is in Tantra for me. Whatever became easy for people to assimilate became religion. So when we go to temple, we do the doob, then we put this, we ring the bell, we do this arati. This is actually a tantric practice. But this was easy for everybody to do. So we all took it away from Tantra, and whatever was difficult, they left it in Tantra. That's what I think. You know, because to draw a mandala, we draw a yantra, and we have to energize the yantra and keep in a particular way, and you have to put this herbs and everything to activate that mantra, tantra, yantra. Then we have to chant to activate that yantra and connect with the yantra, give the energy to the yantra. Then only the yantra will start working. This is in Tantra. We know this. To do this, we need skill. We need skill, we need dedication, we need, proper way of doing, we need to learn. But going to temple, doing the arati, everything is there in our rituals, like a puja. That is also Tantra, no? One tantric found this way of practicing to the universe or to the divine, which became easy for everybody to do. So they took and had it in a religion. That's how I see. So Tantra is a very vast subject. You cannot put Tantra in a box. Yeah. So I also in my people who are coming to tantric practice in my school. The first thing I say for men is semen retention. I tell them, it is your life force energy. You cannot release them unwantedly. It is the rule in my school. If you want to become a tantric and if you want me to guide you, and you cannot waste your life force energy just for your pleasure. No, if you want to waste your life force energy for your pleasure, please go ahead, waste, and whenever you're done, come back to me to learn this. But don't waste in the name of Tantra. So because there is no release in Tantra. Even in the sexuality, even if they're going to enhance the energy, whatever they're doing, there is no release. Then, you understand. So our criteria of Tantra is entirely different. Our criteria of Tantra is like, whatever in your body is medicine. The biggest medicine for a man is his semen. That is his biggest medicine. The more the man conserves his semen energy, the more the charishma he'll become. His glow. The glow, aura will start glowing, the eyes will start having a lot of charishma, will become, akarshana will become really, really high. Because why? He's conserving his energy, he's mindful about how he uses his energy. Right? So this is there in Tantra Vidya. Yeah, and I think in Sri Vidya also says that you should not be releasing your semen for men. And even I differ a little bit more. I say even women. Once you want to become a tantrika, don't waste your life force energy. Your life force energy is medicine. You cannot waste because of your physical pleasure. I am not against pleasure, but pleasure should be only with a proper way. It should not be misusing it. If you misuse it, you are beating up your own body. There is lack of self-love. So sexuality is the 1% only in Tantra. That is like because we are humans. We are all human. I have taken human birth and then I have a child myself. So I have come from it and I became a mother because of it. So it is so sacred. How you connect to that energy matters. If you connect to the energy just because you want to, because of lust, then it is a downgrading yourself, you're degrading yourself. But if you connect with that, if a man and a woman is able to see, you know, I am Shiva and Parvati coming union together in that, because I am that Shiva and I am that Parvati. I am going to my husband because it's Shivaratri, you know. I am having that energy union with my husband. That is a sacred time. That is not dirt. That is beautiful. I am becoming one with my spouse. I am copulating because I want a good higher. I want that energy to be with us. That is a bonding. That is divine. So, but how many people are even think about it, right? So that's how humanity are right now. But now people are coming to change. Respect itself is not there, no, for husband and wife. Nobody respects their husband, wife. Respect itself has become less nowadays.
Yes, it is.
Respect for the spouse. The most divine relationship is spouse. For me, I'll always tell, you know, like, you know, your husband, yeah, you know, you have shared yourself with that amazing human being. He has shared himself with you. Then what kind of relationship you should have? You know, you should be able to tell what your husband feels sitting here. But, you know, that wisdom is lost. So, I do teach couples how to enhance this relationship. Because I feel this has to be taught now to the couples to have a good relationship, not just sexuality, just, you know, to connect with the emotions of the husband. I think by 5-6 years of marriage, the wife should know what my husband will feel if this situation arises. The husband should know. I know what my wife will not feel comfortable because of this. That mutual love is missing. So this I work with a lot of relationships because I feel if you don't have a good relationship, how will you have good children? Nowadays the rate of IVF and the rate of treatment for conception is very high. Children are born out of only treatment. It's so sad. It's so sad that, you know, a natural process is nowadays needing help of medical attention to have babies. It's so sad. The rate of humanity is going, it's very sad. We are all making machineries. We are not making life. You know, IVF children are for 6 weeks to 8 weeks, they are outside.
Right.
They are not in the warmth. No warmth is there. They didn't conceive out of love, yaar. My biggest pain, this is my biggest pain. A child out of love has become very less. So, you know, I work a lot with relationships. I see, you know, I don't focus in sexuality part directly, but I focus in bringing attention in your spouse.
Right.
I work a lot with women, especially nowadays. I work a lot because I want the divorce rate to be less. Right. I want them to have a happy family. I want them to enjoy happiness.
Wonderful. Such a nice explanation. I will also love to know about the training and the teaching that you give, especially Tantra for business and Tantra for success. But before that, I would like to put some light on Kundalini and Chakra, because there is so much myth and misunderstanding about Kundalini awakening especially and Chakra awakening. There are people who say, okay, give me this sum of money, I will awaken your Kundalini, I will awaken your Chakra. This business is going on everywhere, especially more in India and Nepal.
Corporate business.
Yes, it is big business.
Even in the West.
Even in the West.
Even in the West.
So would you put some light on that? Really, someone can awaken your Kundalini? Let's begin from what is the concept of Kundalini and Chakra, and then go.
Kundalini is nothing but energy conservation of you. Okay, and that energy is staying in your coccyx bone. Physical, inside your spinal cord. It's a whitish silver energy, which if you enhance your body, if you bring more harmony into your body, that energy will start moving above. So this is what Kundalini Yoga is.
Right.
How to do? We can do with yoga. By doing yoga, physical yoga also, physical yoga and meditation, this is possible. In other words, in very simple words, when your soul, mind and body aligns to 100% and able to be in one point with no movement, this energy will move. This is the explanation. How to align the mind, body, soul in one focal point is that, you have to calm down your body. There is 7 mesmerized points in the body, 7 main points, 7 jivanadi, that is main focal point. So when we go into a meditative state, when you go into a trance state, our focal point is going to one of the 7 points. We say in Tamil, Uir Odungum. That means the soul will become still in a point. When the soul becomes still in a point, the mind has got no work there. The mind becomes mindless and your physical body will become like frozen. That is called samadhi state. Yeah, this is what we say in my vernacular language. So when this process keeps happening, when this process is keep happening over the time, so I will tell my clients, I can only talk about what I do. So mostly if they are into serious learning and they are ready to work on themselves, within 48 days, the Kundalini will start moving above. It is possible because it is science. I am giving them a prescription. I am telling them you have to follow this every day. In that, body shuddhi is there. I will tell them to clean their body. There's a particular way of doing it is there. Because if your body is not cleansed, how will your soul awaken? Right? So you should go to washroom every day, Going to toilet twice a day is a must. So drinking water mindfully is a must. So this is because I come from the Siddha family, a family lineage of Siddha. So we're very particular about, technically a Siddha will go to washroom, poop 3 times a day.
Okay.
Every 8 hours, the food is eliminated from the body. Then only his body is healthy. If not, the body is still not healthy. Okay. So we are very particular in that. The body shuddhi is very important. So I monitor my clients, clients and students. I monitor them. When you catch hold their vibration, we'll know body is clean or not. We'll come to know. It's because I'm doing this for more than 20 years now. So now because of experience, I'll know. Okay, TK, so he needs some more cleansing. Then I'll message that person and say, okay, do this today. Do this for 3 days and then get back to me. By then that issue will solve. So it's just communication with the energy. So Kundalini is nothing but when your mind, body and soul becomes concentrated in one point in your body, in your energy field. And in that stage, you are able to zone out totally. You are in a samadhi state. The more the samadhi state you are going, that is the provoking point for the Kundalini energy to move above. That means only you can go to samadhi state. How can you go in a samadhi state? You have to meditate. There's no other way to go to samadhi state. So meditation becomes the key. But a proper guided meditation, proper way of doing it is important. So Kundalini, it is true. It is very true and it is 100% safe. There is a lot of fear that is, like my Kundalini got awakened, my neck got frozen, I'm able to turn my neck, I'm having this health issue because the energy moved. All this is, I don't endorse these things. No, it is your life force energy. Your life force energy can never harm you unless you disown the life force energy. When drinking, when smoking, when doing this marijuana, everything is there, you're able to take it. You can't take this divine energy. Yeah, these are all mind talks, right? But off late in the nowadays, especially last 100 years, many people are awakening from top. It is the problem of late. Bottom 3 chakras are not functioning that well. But the top 3 chakras are functioning amazing. That is why people are like autism children. I don't know whether you guys know about autism children.
Yes.
Autism children, their bottom 3 chakras is totally closed. Okay. That is, the bottom 3 chakras take care of the body. That chakra is not flowing properly. that in the earth energy connection is become very less. It's not flowing properly. But top three chakras, their heart, their throat and their third eye will be so vibrant. That is why they are in the alpha state of mind. They are very high vibration souls. Most of the autism children are very divine souls.
Okay.
They have just come to burn their karma in this life.
Oh, really?
Mostly. 99.9%. Most of the autism children have got a beautiful vibration. Whenever I see an autism children in a family, I tell the family, there's a living God. We have a living God in the family. Take care of the child. Do whatever, because that is a very good way of burning karma, keeping the child happy. It's the best way of, cleansing yourself. It's like God living with you. But how many people see that? No, we see them as a burden. So sadly, we see them as a burden. But they've got such beautiful energy. I can talk about them like days together. Cerebral palsy. They're all beautiful heart people. Such a beautiful energy they've got.
People also often talk Kundalini is myth and awakening Kundalini is just nonsense and you cannot do it.
Yeah.
I would like to ask, what is the symptom? When it awakens?
Yes.
If you have seen someone awakens his Kundalini, what is the symptom? What happens to him or her? What kind of spiritual energy or spiritual gain? Gain?
The first thing is that the fear will be eliminated. Fear will be eliminated. They will start seeing things. This I'm just talking from the mind perspective. I'm going to differentiate and tell you.
Right.
First thing, the fear will be eliminated. There won't be any fear. Happiness will be there. Profound happiness. You don't know why you're happy, but you feel happy. That kind of happiness will be there. Your perception will change. The way you see things will start changing. Before, whatever you saw negatively, now you'll see everything positively. Like when you see a gutter in the road, instead of seeing the gutter, you see, the water is flowing very well. Though it is having some smell, now I'm saying, oh my God, this water is flowing very well. If this water doesn't flow, then there will be more chaos here. So the water is flowing very well. So the perception will change. When you look at the rain coming down and you're getting wet, I'm having a blessing from the rain. Your perception will change. So that is a very good mind thing. And unconditional love will start popping up. You will suddenly feel love for humanity. You suddenly feel connected to the birds. You will feel like the animals will draw to you. Dogs will try to come and stay with you. Cats will try to come and lick you. These are all signs that your energy is trying to moving up slowly. That you become harmony with your existence. Your human existence will become a blessing for others. This is eventually. But I will say that when the awakening happens, especially the Harasa, Swadhisthana is a very nice place to be. From a route to Swadhisthana is really one jump. But when they come to Swadhisthana, the kind of a charisma they have in their face, the kind of the glow the skin has, the kind of the happiness the eyes has, is tremendous. It's a beauty to watch. So whenever I see that client, glowing, right, I know that chakra has started to work 100%. That glow, that inner glow, because all your hormones have been taken care by Swadhisthana. Yeah, if your hormone secretions are all beautiful, you are going to have a beautiful glow in your face. So chakras are nothing but energy points, taking care of governing your system. But not only in your body, outside your body too. Because technically, if I am this, my energy body is at least 10 times of this, at least, for anybody.
The viewers, if they are interested to awaken this energy in their body, what would you suggest? Any techniques that they could do?
First thing, work on your self-love.
Okay, first self-love.
First self-love. Okay. Yeah, there is, I don't know whether I'll tell here. There is a self-love meditation in my YouTube. It is only for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I tell my clients, my students, my people who are following me, do that self-love meditation night time.
Okay.
The last thing before you go to bed is self-love meditation. And in the afternoon or the morning time, there's one more meditation called power meditation. That is also again 10 minutes. These are all visual techniques, guided meditation by me. done in a particular way, so that the energy can provoke and enhance. So when this is the first step, you need energy, you need power,
you need attitude of self-love.
Of course. When they say self-love, I say self-love is nothing but acceptance of yourself as it is.
As you are.
As it is.
Yes.
No change. I have a lot of girls coming and tell me like, no ma, I want to become this size. I don't want this color, so I go for bleaching and I said, no Baba, you go for bleaching because you want to go for bleaching. Don't tell that I want to look fair. No, don't give this drama. These are all drama. I call them as a drama of life. These are don't focus in your physical beauty so much that you want to start, damaging yourself.
And what about the state of your life, like situation of your life?
Yes.
Either you could be economically not that strong.
Yes.
There could be problems in your life. There could be many things going on in your life. But accepting everything what's going on in your life as it is, because you of course you need to do something to make it better. But if you are crying sitting in the chair, that will not help. So accepting the situation of life may also help.
Definitely, because only when I accept my dress is dirty, I'll go wash. Right? I have to see dirt in the dress and I have to see, I have to accept, it's ganda ho gayi, it's become dirty, I need to go wash. If I don't accept, will I change?
No.
Right? If my situation, suppose, for example, I'm bringing 10,000 rupees home salary, but I have 2 children, I have a wife, I have a rented house. This 10,000 rupees is not enough for me. I have to accept. You know what? 10,000 rupees income is not enough for me to run the family. I have to either look for a better job or take up a second job. I have to, only when I accept, I will know, no. If I'm in denial, no. 10,000 is a lot for me to run the family. I will just, this is enough for me. Will I change?
No.
So acceptance is the key. You need to accept any situation, even if you have a physical disease, even if you have a disease, there is some difficulties in my body, I have to work on it. Only when I accept it, I can get things better.
So self-love, as you said, and accepting the situation that whatever is going on in your life, what else? And
also being self-motivated.
Do you need to do some sort of kriya to evoke those chakras?
100%.
Like there are some Bees mantra of chakra, yam, lam, hum, ram, bam, all those sounds.
Yes, you can. It's a choice. You can choose to do. But what I would say that when you keep working on a self-love, go on self-love. When I say self-love, itself, it is taking care of all your chakras.
Okay.
It is taking care of your body, your holistic body, your mind, body, soul, emotion, spirituality. In all this thing is called self-love. So when you keep working on that, when you keep doing there's a lot of journals to do about self-love. I have a lot of, when I do my goddess workshop, I have special journals for women to work on. Like, and I tell them there are questionnaires. I give them questionnaires they have to go sit, they have to think, they have to write. And we do it every day. There's a self-love exercise every day for 30 days. Okay. So 30th day we connect again and we'll see where is she right now. So we like that for men also. I also teach for Bhairava Tantra for men. So I do it monthly once in Toronto. I meet all my guys who want to do the training. They come together. We work a lot in self-love. Because when there is a lot of self-love, ego doesn't exist. Your ego is there because there is lack of self-love. You don't like yourself, you want to keep boasting yourself, that is why it's called ego. No, you want to say, no, I am this, I am that. You're all talking that because you're not that. Your constant boasting is there because that energy is not present in your body. So self-love becomes a platform for any awakening or any well-being, any transformation. Self-love becomes the platform. Any transformation. It can be career transformation, it can be spiritual transformation, anything, self-love becomes the platform. I have a small trick which I share to my students and clients. Your body is a temple. Your soul is a divine. Now see you like this. If my body is a temple, if my soul is divine, won't I have self-love? Because I am God. How many people are able to say that? People have such a struggle telling that they are God because they are so used to seeing God outside. Because they have God, God means perfection. God has to be perfect like this. God is like everlasting, ever perfect. But God cannot work if we are not there. What God can do in this universe without living beings?
Right.
That means God is there in you, no? So I am God. What is there in me is God power. Right? And now if I see myself, I am God. Divine is living in me. Now I will not allow others to betray me. I will not allow others to shout at me. Now I will stand. No, I am God. You are God, you are your God, but I am my God. So that mutual respect will come. So I think this is something is lost. This wisdom, this is the wisdom of our Hinduism. Right?
So you can say that self-love is the key to Kundalini.
100%. Self-love is the best platform for anything.
Right.
You cannot awaken yourself if you have no self-love. Tell me one person who is awakened with no self-love.
Definitely.
Never. Not even one person. They cannot. That platform doesn't work that way. Your chakra system will not activate if you don't have self-love. If you're constantly telling that, you are not good, why would that energy work for you? Why it should work? You are constantly telling that, no, I am no good. This is not working good. This is not functioning good. Then why it should function?
Right.
Yeah. So that is something I think we should let us keep it simple.
Yes.
Let us not complicate. I don't tell my students to chant Vam. No. Only Om chanting. Om. I have some beach. I do some chanting for them. Om, Hreem. I have selected few words. I'll only focus on that and we keep going with that only. I make it very simple. I don't go to chakra chanting because sometimes chakra chanting can create a lot of heat in the body.
Okay.
So then the client should know to take care of them. So I don't focus in one. I only focus in holistic body. So when the client comes to me, they say, many people come and say, my chakra is blocked. I say, no, where is blocked? Please show me. This is a very common thing, especially in the West. They say, my chakra is blocked. I need activation. I say, no, Baba, if your chakra is blocked, if your chakra is not functioning, you are dead.
Okay, great.
You will die. Right? So let us not use these words and all. Energy is there. You don't know how to use them. So I only talk this way. I don't tell them, nothing negative in my school. I say, no, even if you don't have anything, no. It is there, we are not accessing it. Same way, spiritual powers, mystical powers, occultism powers, everything is there. In Tantra, we are able to access it. By accessing it, we are able to help humanity.
Right.
But I also tell a lot of tantrics, beware what are you touching. Beware what are you using. Be mindful what are you looking for outcome. Just because you have that power to use, don't misuse it, because karma will come behind you. This is a gift given to us by universe. You have no right to misuse it. So I am deadly against magic show.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this wonderful explanation. Now let's go to the teaching that you give, especially the term that you have been giving, that Tantra for progress, Tantra for business.
Yes.
What is that? What kind of training is that? And how you teach people?
There is a two training I'm doing. Tantra for business, there is an online training also, because I'm living in Canada. So I want to be a lot of CEOs, a lot of big shots. They don't want to expose themselves. So we do it an online program for 8 weeks. Every week they see me, they discuss with me. I spend 2 hours with them, training them, intense training, according to the career, whatever they are. So for me, Tantra means expansion and awareness. Okay? So in your business, when you want to work out something very well, you need awareness. We need to be aware what kind of business it is, how I want to make it better, how I want to make it sustainability. In all these things we have to think. So Tantra for business is basically for people who want to be warriors with no master. Warriors, you want to be the leader but no master. You don't get stuck with me for a lifetime. I train you and you become the master of your field. That is what Tantra does. Tantra gives you freedom and all the access power for you to become the ace your field. Right? You don't, I am no guru to you. You come, you learn the technique, you become the guru of your field. That is the modality which we give. And I think I can proudly say it is only possible in Tantra. Because Tantra, again, before as I told you, to access the mysticism, access the occultism, access the energy system is like very much possible in Tantra. So now tell me, you have all the resource available outside. You just need a technique to access that power. That technique I am teaching. I am teaching a beautiful technique for business people to use this technique for enhancement of their business. But the only thing which I am asking for my students is that you have to leave a legacy. You cannot do business for short time. I don't want short time business people. I am looking for people who want to leave a legacy. Like, like Tata, Birla, like that. I want that drive. If they come with that drive, 100% it's possible.
And what is that? I know it is a training.
It's a training. It's a mere training. It's a lot of training.
Lots of things there. But could you share something that if someone is watching you, at least will get some ideas about in their life if they are watching us from corner
I
of
think
the world.
Everybody should know about it. The problem what happens in Tantra for any business is that for starting they'll start out very good. 5 years they get stuck in business. Then it will be like a loop. They can't proceed. They cannot move further because they don't have direction. So nowadays people who come to business are coming for survival in business. We are all surviving in business. Survival in business will give you negative energy. We want to survive. I have to take 1 lakh home because I need to survive. That mentality should change. So changing that mentality, it will be the first few classes. This is one thing which we work on. There is a particular technique how to do it. Of course, meditation is a must. If a person comes and says, I don't meditate, I can't even help him. If a person comes and says, I cannot meditate. No, I am not doing any gimmick here. This is not drama here. This is not magic here. It is hard work. It is your life. If you don't put in your energy and time to transform your life, you are coming to the wrong person. I am not a tantric who will, do the puja, sit at home, you enjoy the benefit. No, I don't do that. It is hardcore training. It's your life, man. I tell everybody, your life, no, you should take in charge, right? I can only guide you. But if you are not able to put in your work, then don't even come to me. Straightforward. I feel this is what is going to make him stronger. This is what is going to make him become very powerful in business. There is an exercise, mind exercise we do. To get clarity in work. What you lack. So, first session will be I get to know the person. I do a homework about that person's energy, By God's grace, we are able to have, I'm quite clairvoyant, I can see. So I write everything and make a prescription. Every person is different. There is no same recipe for everybody.
Oh, really?
Never the same recipe for everybody.
Could you say something about me?
On this interview?
Why not? No problem.
Your energy is very nice. When you walked into the room, I saw your energy is very, very nice. I was feeling that you have a very good connection with the feminine energy. So maybe I thought maybe you're worshipping a Shakti. So we don't know, a Shakti path or something like that. I felt the Devi's presence when you walked in. So whenever the Devi's presence is there, prosperity will come. But I feel,
I'm big devotee of Radharani. That's how.
And I feel that you still haven't accessed your prosperity level yet.
Yes.
Yet you are only going and tasting it.
Right.
You still didn't dive into it, but you have everything available. I could, because once you have the Shakti's blessing, Shakti means energy, Shakti means power. She is there beside you, so anybody can stop you. You understand? So I think maybe you need to little bit work on your clarity level.
Okay.
Yeah, you still, I think you're on the crossroad. You don't know this way to go or this way to go. You are on the crossroad. So you have not still decided what you want to do. Next 10 years, what if I ask you, Babaji, tell me after 10 years where you want to be. I feel you don't have the clarity. I may be wrong. But I always say, no, goal is very important.
Right.
A human being, for the energy to flow, you should give a goal. You should have vision, you should have a mission, and you should have a goal. In my school, when they come, the first thing I ask people, say they want to prosper in business, what is a 2-year goal? What is a 5-year goal? In 10 years, what you see yourself? Yeah. If you don't have this clarity, you cannot do business. You should have this clarity.
Right.
You should be able to tell me, okay, like in 2 years, what you want to do.
This is the thing that I want to do.
Yeah, you should. You only when you know, your energy can flow. If you don't know, where will the energy flow? I should give a plan, no? Okay, Baba, okay, fine. Today I'm this. I'm making 1 lakh today. I'm having this. I'm living a decent life. But after 5 years, maybe I want to become more holistic. I would like to diversify into so many fields. I want to become this. I want to become a leader. I want to be a youth guider. That is also a goal. So it doesn't have to be only about money. But it can be like, you prosper, taking care of your passion, of taking care of the humanity. So you can also have that as a goal. So you should know this. So I feel that is one thing, you're on the crossroad.
Right.
If you can, if you can work on it, but you have everything available. You have the energy with you. You have Devi's blessing with you. You've got a very good vibration. The vibration is very good. So I think if you just give a little bit of, take time off, write and see what you want in life, come up with a 2-year-old plan, come up with a 5-year-old plan, come up with a 10-year-old plan, then things will, because our mind always needs direction.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it is your mind which is bringing you business. It is not your soul, your mind. Yeah, all this money making techniques, all this drama, all the gimmicks, all the magic is happening in the mind.
Okay.
Even the Siddhi, they do know. Some gurus, they do like just take this and give gift, like sometimes they give the linga. It's all happening in the mind level. Mind is a very big layer of energy. All this vidya is happening in the mind level. Mind, we cannot underestimate mind. It is your mind which is going to become a super mind. When it becomes a super mind, you have Siddhi. You'll be able to have Siddhi. Like you'll be able to listen to what baby is thinking in her head. Mind, you'll be able to hear others' mind voice. You'll be able to see colors. Everything is happening in the mind. So mind is not a dirty thing. Mind is a beautiful thing, but you have to give it work. You have to give a job to it. It has to be accessed. If I don't test my mind power, how will I know what's his power? So we always have to give a job. That is why this vision and mission. This 2-year-old plan, 5-year-old plan, 10-year-old plan, it is to keep my mind busy. Give it a focus. You know what? This is the direction I want to flow. Because what I want to do, I want to have a family, I want to have children, I have to take care of my children's education. That is one side. Next, my business. I want to do this, I want to do that. This after 5 years, I want to be here. Yeah, I want to upgrade my house. Okay, I want to build a temple. Whatever. It is it's whatever. Want to bring it's your choice, your life. You are the master. So you should have clarity. So I'll always tell, right? No, for me, I have a plan.
Right.
I know exactly what I want to keep doing. So I think then only your energy can flow. Direction is needed. Energy cannot flow with no direction. You need direction, you need clarity.
See,
if we have,
while saying about me, you gave lots of information to the people also. So they are also benefiting from
yes,
that.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So at last, as you know, the name of our program is The Secrets of Life.
Yes.
And what do you think is the reason behind our appearance in this existence, in this earth? Why are we here? Why is all this happening around
Yeah.
us. And you know, some people are very good people and they are suffering.
Yeah.
And there are some, let's say, worse people, but they are really enjoying.
Yeah.
At least they appear to
Appear to be
the-
enjoying something,
enjoying
right?
it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this you know, ups and down, and this you know, kind of very uneasy, unsettled world. And why are we here? What do you think is the purpose of our coming?
Yeah. I believe in reincarnation.
Right.
I believe in taking births. Yeah. I believe that taking births is what making us wiser. Right? Like for me, if you ask me, I say I would have taken several births. I would have taken every birth possible because I am able to feel how it feels like to be them.
Okay.
For example, you know, a leprosy person. For example, leprosy is no more, but just I want to give that example. I am able to feel how the person feels being in that body because in some birth I would have had it. This is what I relate. Because, you know, being a healer, to know how the other person feels is very important. Otherwise, I will not be able to heal the other person. If I am not able to feel your pain, how will I be able to heal you? If I have to feel, no, oh, Baba has got pain in his legs. So it is really painful. And I should be able to connect with that. For that, I should have experienced that in some life. That is what compassion. When you see a lot of gurus and everybody having a lot of compassion for everybody because they know human existence. So I believe in reincarnation, right? And I feel everything is a lesson. This birth is a lesson to me. Last birth was a lesson to me. Did I pass the last birth? Yes, I did pass it. That's why I'm in this birth. That's how I see. It's like grade 10, grade 11, college, degree, you know. Once everything we have studied, then we have to put everything into practice. When we put everything into practice, then we will have a saturation. Everything will get bored. Desires will get done. When the desire is all done, we will leave. We will become one with the universe. That is what, when the desires get done, we are awakened. When we are able to get over our desires, or you know, at least the desire doesn't matter us anymore, we are able to progress in our spiritual side. So when I talk, there are two ways I tell people. People are not able to progress in spirituality. I tell them, go get done your desires. Yeah, I tell them to make a desire list. Make a desire list. Put bucket list. Tick karo. At least by then 2 to 3 times when you're done, most of your desires will be gone. Because no, that's how the mind works. So that's the progress. That's an exercise which we give. Like, you know, I tell them to write. I'll ask them what chocolate you like, what fruit you like, what drinks you like. You know, I tell them to write everything. So I'll take the easiest one. So if they like chocolate, I tell them eat the chocolate consciously for 7 days. Every day they have to buy the chocolate. They have to sit with no phone call, no nothing. They sit alone. They have to sit. They have to taste little by little. Aram se with full awareness and full mindfulness, they have to eat the chocolate. 7th day, they cannot eat the chocolate.
Right.
They'll be done with that.
Yes.
Same way we pick up. It's exercise. It's a mind exercise. So this is the one way of getting the desires done. So I tell them, if a lot of people, children, right? They say, no, Amma, I really want to drink. I said, okay, take it, chalo. Go better, get a bottle of drinks. You keep your phone away. You sit alone in a corner. You sip your drink. Little by little, small one. You sip, slowly sip and drink. He will not be able to complete the bottle. It is not possible. With full mindfulness, a human can never drink. Only because his mind is not present there, he is drinking a lot. So these are things we pick up. There's a training. It's a mind training. Again, I'm using the word, it's a mind training. It is a mind which has to be trained. So once you are able to do that, we can do it. And I feel it is a beauty to take births. I feel that's how it shows that I am living my life. If I celebrate humanity. I am a person who celebrates humanity. Yes, lot of good people are going through hardships. They're going through hardship because of lack of self-love. Again, a good person, he'll be good to everybody.
Right.
But he will not be good to himself. You would notice and see, most of the person, they will love everybody, but they will not love themselves. So aren't they doing something disastrous to themselves?
Yes.
You have neglected the God in you and you have taken care of the God everywhere outside. But the God in you is bleeding. Who gave you this rights to ignore yourself? God never came and told that, no, you suffer. No God told you to suffer. But you think, no, if I suffer, if I sacrifice, if I am in pain, God will look at me. All this is all, I don't want to use who created this. Don't want to get the conflict, but these are all mind matrix. So God never told you to suffer. God told you to love yourself. Love all, love yourself too. Good people are suffering because lack of self-love. They are constantly having the negative voice in their head. As I told you before, all the mind voice has been heard by the universe, and the universe is giving you life according to the mind vibration. Can you hear others' mind voice? Can we record others' mind voice? We cannot do that, no. Still that instrument does not come out, right? But the universe is constantly hearing this. Right? We have 1 lakh thoughts a day. All this has been heard, and the Chitragupta, right? He's making a note of it. That is what is giving us karma. The mind vibration, that is what is giving us karma. Good karma, bad karma is separated in there only, not in what we talk like this. Sometimes, our father will shout at us, but that will not hurt us. But a boyfriend or a girlfriend cursing us will hurt a lot, because he is cursing inside. You understand? Mind, so powerful, very powerful, very, very powerful. I am deadly against when husband and wife fight, and then they go sleep together. I am deadly against it. I say, no, what a vibration, da. No, you are killing yourself, man. If you have fought with your husband, make sure you make him sit down. You may talk it out. Communication is very important. Baba, whatever you did hurt me a lot. That's why I shouted at you. I am sorry, but I want to explain myself. Take time. Take time and explain. Right? So, people are not doing it. They bottle up. They'll bottle up. One fine day, they'll burst. Right. And that will become a big fight. So, resolve. Right away, resolve. So, for me, I believe in reincarnation. I feel that is the beauty of life. Like I don't want to talk about, once you're self-realized, you leave the body. There are a lot of gurus, lot of great gurus who just came back into life, took birth again just to serve humanity. So, I don't want to go into that Vedic knowledge right now. It's a huge one, you know that, it's a very huge stuff. And that is not needed for humanity. You live your life now. Right now, you celebrate your life. How many people are celebrating their life? Good people don't celebrate their life. It is a mistake what they're doing. Bad people are doing good means their last birth they would have got some good karma. Their parents would have got some good karma. They have had that bank balance is there. So that is taking care. But why focus about whether he is suffering or not? Why are you putting your attention whether the third person is going to be happy or not? Why don't you take care of yourself? This is also greed, no?
Right.
When even let him be a bad guy, let him be a notorious guy, anybody. If he is able to be happy, you can say, Abba, at least let him be happy. Why are we not getting that? If a good person is saying that all bad persons are being happy, that means you are having greed. You are jealous of that.
Right.
That is a jealousy. Then just imagine, this is the sample I am telling you, just imagine what his mind is talking. So again I am telling you, it is your mind voice which decides your life. If your mind is going to be constantly distracting you, your life is going to be miserable. So give your mind a better focus. Don't give, I'm totally dead against gossips. Yeah, because when a woman, especially women gossip, the energy around their aura have holes. Like, the black hole, the big holes will come. Deadly energy. Gossip, if you're not able to go tell in face of the other person, don't tell. Finished.
either you need, if you want to tell
them directly.
Or not talk about it.
Don't talk. Why are you burning yourself? Yeah, all this thing is actually you're hurting you. We think that by doing that you're hurting others. No, you are actually destroying. Anger itself, right? When I get angry, I am destructing my energy. My cells are dying. Other person is happy. I am getting angry. I am shouting at me. Immediately I have 1,000 cells dying in my body. I age very fast because I'm very angry. These are the things which the universe is watching. Who gave you the right to get angry? If you think like this time, universe will tell, and I could hear sometimes, did I tell him to suffer? What does a human being need, ma? The human being needs a good house to stay, a decent job, happiness, family, food to eat. Bas no. But what we want to do this, it's all you wanted it, no. Then be ready for the growth. Put in the effect. You wanted to do that, so you had to put in the work. Then don't sit and cry. You wanted this life, no. When always say, when you want to become Ambani, you better work like Ambani. Right? Just don't talk. Put into action. Walk your talk. One more big thing in spirituality which people are not doing it is that they don't walk their talk. If you are telling something, you have to practice it. If not, don't talk. Many people, they talk, but nothing in action. This is disastrous. In the name of spirituality, they're doing it, it's more disastrous. I'm like, I'm deadly against it actually. I'll tell everybody, if you're not able to put into practice, don't talk.
Don't talk.
At least do that. But if you're able to do that, then you talk. So whatever I'm sharing with you, I have practiced it. I am doing it in my day-to-day life. I was in business long back. So that is why I could come up with the Tantra for business. So otherwise I wouldn't, if I have not experienced being in business, how will I know how to be a business person? So I understand. So Tantra for business was done with my prior experience and learning and how to eliminate the negative vibration and make it in a positive, because in business it's a lot of enemies will be there, a lot of competition will be there. How to see competition in a healthy way, we have to teach nowadays. Yeah.
Thank you very much for
problem.
such a wonderful wisdom. It was such a enlightening interview.
Thank you
I'm
so
really
much.
blessed to have you in our show.
Thank you so much.
This precious time is really valuable for us, and
thank you.
Many people out there will benefit from this
Thank
interview.
you so much. Thank you.
At last, if you have anything to tell.
There are certain questions which I have not given an answer. I didn't give an answer on purposely because I don't want to increase fear. I am a person, I don't believe in black magic. Why? Because I feel that we humans are way powerful. Nothing can happen to you if you just decide that you are going to be happy and healthy in your life. Nobody can hurt you. No human can hurt you. Nobody can hurt you. But if you make a decision that you are going to be successful in life, you are going to be happy in life, if you will have that positive thought, now black magic can affect you. Because I am in Tantra, people come and tell me that this person did this to me, that to me. I am like, you know what? You are having fear in you. That is why that energy vibration, you feel you are attracting it. But if you remove fear and you become very strong from within with a trust in divine, in you. I am not saying divine outside. Divine is in you. If you trust the inner guidance, everything will fall in place. All this grey energy will disappear and you will be very happy in life. Ask yourself every day, are you happy? Ask your children every day, are they happy? Ask your parents whenever you see them, Amma, are you happy? Appa, are you happy? We all have forgotten to be happy. Being successful is a byproduct of being happy. First thing is that every human should be happy. Every living being should be happy. Without this happiness, we go nowhere. So always have that inner peace in you, and take care of your day-to-day life to the fullest. Focus in your job instead of focusing on others' job. Focus in your well-being, because if you are going to be well, people around you are automatically going to be fine. And always walk your talk. Walking your talk is a priority in life. Just don't talk and forget about it. We put it into action, and start journaling. Have your own book. Take yourself very, very serious, and always ask yourself, are you happy? I ask everybody the moment they come to my people whom I know, and then, are you happy? If you're happy, everything is fine. So happiness is the key of existence, and teach your children to be happy. It's so sad that we have to teach of humanity to be happy, but I feel without the happiness, there is no point living life. So happiness is the key of existence. I'm sending you all my blessings and my love to each one of you who are connecting to this video, and through this video, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Please give us blessing also.
My heartful blessings and my love to each one of you, especially to you, Ji. All my blessings to you. May your work continue. This universe needs your work. Hope for humanity is the criteria of existence. So I'm very happy you're being an instrument. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our motto, our just one motto is to serve humanity from this talk show, so that they will benefit and they will have wonderful life.
Very nice. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm very happy. Thank you so much, Dee. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, friends, for being with us. It was such a wonderful, enlightening interview. And I hope you loved it. And if you have any question, you can always write on the comment section. Thank you very much, Bobby, for your camera work. Namaskar.
The Secrets of Life with Suvas Agam.